You know, it's not the sort of behaviour that you expect from somebody in light entertainment. And at that point, John just said, "Look, mate, shove it up your ass." I remember when we went to Japan as part of the 1966 World Tour, and we played in the Budokan Hall, which was a very controversial thing at the time, because we were the first Western band who'd been allowed to play inside this building, which is like some sort of sacred sports hall, as far as I could tell. And there were lots of protests outside, and I mean, there seemed to be a lot of protests that year for various reasons, including obviously John's comments earlier on in relation to Jesus. So, as I say, it was a big deal us playing at the Budokan. Well, guys, we've been asked by the Japanese Home Cooking Society to help in their campaign to get more people cooking at home. So I thought what we'd do is create a poster that's a bit of a play on the Help album cover. But instead of spelling out help this time, even though we don't actually spell out help if you look carefully, what I thought we'd do is spell out the encouragement to cook. So, are you ready, boys? On my count, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I remember we were playing matinees and evening shows, and between one of these, with matinees and evening shows, we went to what I thought was a fish and chip shop for something to eat. So we all went inside, sat down, nice table and everything, and then the menus came. I could not make head and a bloody tail of it. It just looked like squiggles to me, because it was all in Japanese. So somebody ordered for us all. We sat there, and then when it came to the table, and I looked at it, and it wasn't bloody cooked. The fish was raw. And I sort of called over the waiter and said, "Look, mate, what's the story with this cod? It's not cooked. It's bloody raw. And if you think I'm going to eat that, then you've got another thing coming, because I could end up here, with worms at the very least." So then he explained to me that that's how they did it in Japan. I said, "Well, that's fair enough, pal. That might be how you do it in Japan. But it's not how we do it in England. So take it back to the kitchen, get some batter on it and stick it in a fryer. And while you're at it, see if you can rustle up some chips at the same time." I mean, I was going to ask for mushy peas, but I thought that might be a bit beyond him at this point. So anyway, he takes it away. And to be fair to the kid, he did what I asked him to do and came back fried in batter. Tasted bloody awful, because it turns out it was squid or octopus or something. So, that was my first experience of Japanese cuisine. It was bloody terrible, let me tell you. This experience of Japanese cuisine, it sort of stuck with me, really. So much so that when John and Yoko were getting married, and Yoko being Japanese, this thought of John being served uncooked fish just wouldn't leave me alone. So as a wedding gift, I bought them a deep fat fryer. Bugger off, George.